Things are not looking good for this dude. If you don't know who this is singer David. He's made a bunch of songs that have gone viral on TikTok, and recently, a body was found in the frunk of his Tesla. I know this is a random topic for me to cover, but everybody is saying, no, he couldn't have done it. But here's why: he might have done it because of this one reason.
Hello, friends. David's name is buzzing in the streets right now, and not for his music. Reports say he's on the run after cops stumbled on something straight out of a horror movie. The decomposed body of a woman hidden in the trunk of his car. People are whispering that the victim might have been his girlfriend, and that shocking twist alone has the internet losing its mind.
This looks like a Tesla Model X, and the license was registered to David, so there's no denying this is his car. Teslas are different from every single type of car. There's no keys, so the only way to get access to the car, to get inside, unlock it, and drive it is either with your phone, using the Tesla app, or with a Tesla key card. These cars also have cameras all the way around them, so they're the least stolen cars ever. It's a very low likelihood that someone stole his car and used it for this crime and just abandoned it.
But here's where things get darker. Rumors are flying that David may have gone as far as sacrificing her to the Illuminati for the sake of boosting his career. For years, folks have side-eyed his dark, eerie image and satanic-leaning aesthetic, but nobody thought he'd take things this far. The idea that a chart-climbing artist would actually cross the line into real-life tragedy has left fans stunned and suspicious. This nightmare unfolded just days ago when authorities responded to multiple complaints about a foul odor coming from a parked vehicle.
Almost impossible that happened. A lot of people are saying, oh, this is a setup. Someone placed the body in his car. Why? Why would they choose him? Why would they choose a Tesla? My hypothesis for what happened is it's crazy to say, either he did it and this is his car and he just abandoned it, or someone he gave access to the car did it. Those are the two only options that seem possible in my mind. Authorities are still investigating. We don't know what happened, but I hope he didn't do it. That's terrible.
When officers traced the stench, they discovered a Tesla sitting abandoned, and inside the trunk was a badly decomposed body. The kicker? That very Tesla was registered under David's name, and records show it had already been sitting at an impound lot for 2 days after being towed from a random Hollywood street. The pieces of this puzzle were already looking messy, but the police say the deeper they dig, the worse it gets. According to the medical examiner, the body belonged to a female, though her exact identity remains a mystery due to the advanced state of decomposition.
Human remains have been found inside a Tesla registered to US singer David. Police in Los Angeles found body parts, including a head and a torso belonging to a female.
The victim stood around 5'1" with wavy black hair, and she was found wearing a tube top, black leggings, a yellow metal bracelet, and metal stud earrings. Detectives admit the condition of the remains made it nearly impossible to confirm age, race, or ethnicity. But the disturbing details of what she had on when her life ended have only fueled the rumors further. She had a tattoo on her right index finger, a small mark that might be the only clue to who she was. The body was clearly dead for some time, and investigators say decomposition was advanced, which isn't surprising given how scorching LA has been lately. Because of the state of the remains, police couldn't immediately confirm her age, race, or identity, and that lack of answers has sent rumor mills into overdrive. Now the plot thickens. As news of the trunk find spread, 2 loud theories popped off. One, that David murdered the woman and hid her in his car. 2, that someone else used his Tesla to set him up. People online say David had reported the car missing a few days earlier, and there were no public updates until the vehicle showed up at the impound with a body inside. A timing coincidence that looks real sus to a lot of fans and critics alike. Plenty of folks on the street believe the person driving the Tesla when the crime happened dumped the body there on purpose, knowing the registration would point straight back to David, and that would make him the immediate suspect. Keep in mind, this Tesla is only one whip in his collection, and sources say different people borrow his cars all the time, so technically anyone with access could have been behind this mess. Meanwhile, the darkest gossip keeps swirling. Some people are wild with talk that this was part of a ritualistic sacrifice to boost a career, pointing to David's shadowy image and iconography. Others push back hard, calling those claims conspiracy bait and saying we need facts, not panic. Some outlets even hint there may have been another decomposed body found nearby, though officials haven't confirmed that publicly, so take that with a grain of salt. Through all this chaos, fans and haters are digging for receipts and detectives are chasing leads. The truth is still far from clear, and every new leak or rumor only heats up the drama even more. Yo, you read that right. Just 2 days after cops found the body in David's car, word spread that another woman was discovered, dumped in a Honda Civic on a different block. And reports say she'd been left the same way, rotting in the trunk. Folks online jumped on this hard and the rumor mill lit up fast. Now, it hasn't been proven that the Civic belonged to David, so keep in mind these are online claims and not confirmed facts. Still, people started saying the worst, that someone's framing him or that he's somehow tied to both finds. Fans and haters are split. Some swear David's behind it. Others say someone put the bodies in cars he owns to make him look guilty. Real suspicious vibes either way. Then the receipts hunters came out. People dug up old tracks and tweets, pulling lines and moments that they say point to a darker side. Fans quoted a short lyric, "You died and I didn't even cry," saying it sounds like a confession, while others argue it's just art and not a literal admission. Remember, lyrics are often dramatic storytelling, but online crowds are reading them like evidence, and that's heating everything up. There's also that weird tweet people keep posting, just the number 6.7. And because it was posted 2 days before the trunk find, conspiracy accounts claim it was a hint about how long the body had been in the car. That's pure speculation, though, and should be treated as such until cops confirm anything. Social feeds love a code theory, and once one person makes a link, thousands follow. To make matters messier, a bunch of folks are side-eyeing the LAPD, whispering that detectives might be looking the other way or worse, getting paid off to bury the truth. Those accusations are serious, and right now they're just allegations circulating online, not proven facts. What's clear is this: the chatter is out of control, receipts and rumors are flying, and real answers are still nowhere to be found. Who do you trust in all this chaos? The clips, the lyrics, or the cops? The truth's buried under a mountain of posts and paranoia, so keep it skeptical and watch how the official investigation unfolds. People online are furious, saying cops dragged their feet way too long before checking things out. Neighbors had been complaining about the foul smell for weeks, but officers allegedly didn't roll up until the stench got unbearable, and by then, both victims were already decomposed beyond recognition. Fans are calling this shady, pointing out that waiting so long makes it nearly impossible to recover solid evidence that could nail whoever's really responsible. That delay has conspiracy chatter flying everywhere. Some believe authorities purposely ignored the first reports, while others think it's all part of a bigger cover-up, with David being painted as the fall guy. Whether you buy it or not, the timing does look suspicious to a lot of folks who keep pointing out how convenient it is that evidence vanished with the decomposition. Now here's the wild part. Despite the whispers, David hasn't been arrested yet. Officials confirmed the case is being treated as a homicide investigation, which means detectives are actively digging. But until an arrest is made, people are restless and the rumors won't stop. Fans are impatient, critics are convinced, and the streets are buzzing with non-stop theories. Online comments are spilling over with bold takes. One person wrote, 100% he's behind whatever this is, tour or no tour. Another said, bro, first we hear about young Philly's legal problems and now David might be next. Others argue the bodies were so decomposed they could have been sitting there way longer than people think, which only adds more confusion to the timeline. At this point, questions keep piling up. Were these women victims of something sinister tied to David, or is he just being dragged into someone else's mess? Could the Illuminati sacrifice rumors really be hiding in plain sight, or are we just witnessing the internet blow smoke with no fire? Either way, this storm is only getting louder, and the world's waiting for the next move in this twisted investigation. The internet isn't slowing down with the theories. If anything, the noise is getting louder by the hour. Some people swear David is guilty, pointing to his eerie lyrics, cryptic tweets, and dark stage persona as proof. Others are doubling down on the belief that he's being set up, with someone deliberately planting these bodies in cars connected to his name to destroy his career. Either way, his reputation is already taking major hits and fans are split straight down the middle. Meanwhile, blogs and gossip pages are eating this story alive. Every new clue that surfaces online turns into another viral thread, with people digging through old interviews, music videos, and even past outfits for supposed hints of dark symbolism. Even though a lot of it is pure speculation, the public can't look away. It's messy, it's shocking, and it's feeding into the mystery around him. What really has folks shook, though, is how bold these accusations are getting. Some say these deaths are tied to ritual sacrifices, while others argue that the real truth might be connected to something much bigger than just David, like a circle of powerful people pulling strings behind the scenes. It's the kind of chatter that gets people nervous, because if even a piece of it were true, it would mean this case is way bigger than one artist's downfall. On top of all that, David's silence is only making things worse. He hasn't come out to deny or clear up any of these claims, and the longer he stays quiet, the more people fill in the blanks with their own wild theories. Fans want answers, critics want justice, and the cops are under pressure to figure out what really happened before things spiral out of control even more. So right now, the world is watching closely. Will David speak up? Will investigators finally reveal hard evidence? Or will this case get buried under endless rumors and conspiracies? The suspense is unreal, and nobody knows how far this story might go.
Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.